I gotta say, I'm a little appalled you don't think I'd be capable of faking my own death. You'd have to go completely off the grid, and you get lost walking to the mailbox. I didn't get lost, I was scared in the wrong direction by a bunny. Faking your own death is easier said than done. Like clapping. Hey, Paige. Hey, what are you cooking? Oh, I'm not cooking, I'm just heating up this spoon. It's warm, just needs a little longer then. So what's this all about? Some billionaire just died out of the blue, and we think he faked his own death to get out of a scandal. And Sam thinks he could do it on a whim. Hey, I have a plan. I'm gonna hide out in the woods until the search dies down, then I'll re-enter the world in disguise with my bangs parted to the other side. You'd be better off just wearing a hat. And draw attention away from my hair? Well, you'll have to erase my memory or something, because you kinda just gave yourself away. All part of the master plan. Well, I'm gonna go change. I had a long day at work. Hello? Hey, hello, yes, this is Paige. What do you got going on there, Renee? I'm rubbing my skin up against the carpet for warmth, since you won't turn up the thermostat. Is there a check in the mailbox to pay for it? Did you finally sell your organs on the black market? They wouldn't take them because they were all sticky with candy. Gosh, what did people in colonial times do when it got this cold? I feel like the syphilis usually got to them before winter came. Syphilis, eh? Do not. Ugh, it's just not fair. Even between the four of us working our butts off, we still can't afford luxuries like heating, or repairs, or demon removal. Can you imagine if we had money like those idiots on TV have for doing nothing? Oh, we would so be more responsible than those clowns from the Real Clown Wives of Big Top Circus. With that kind of money, we could get a real house with a real backyard and a real dog. Down, bad dog. But no one just gets money dropped in their lap like that, especially not us. What's wrong, Paige? I got a call from this lawyer telling me my dad died. Your dad? But he's never reached out to you or anything. I'm just so in shock. He abandons me at birth and then 17 years later? It's like he's never been a part of my life until he couldn't be. What did the lawyer say? She said to come meet her so we could sort out the inheritance. What does some deadbeat like my dad have to give me? Maybe he had a pigeon coop. That'd be cool. I hate birds. We could set them loose in a hair salon. What are you feeling? Like I just lost my chance at a normal life. I could have had a family. We've all been there. We might not have had the most normal life, but we've all come so far from losing our parents. But now I'm always going to be that little orphan girl. I've waited my whole life just to know my family like you all have so I could find out who I'm missing out on. But now I'll never know. It's just the same as before, but now I know it's not going to change. I just wish things could have turned out differently. It's easy to focus on what could have been different or what you don't have, but you'll always have us, and we'd never give you up. If you had grown up with your parents, we wouldn't all be here together. Without you, I would just be some angsty loner with a bloodlust. Without you, I'd never have broken out of my shell like some salty peanut. Without you, I'd still be stuck in that tree. Alternate universe Paige must really be missing out. You know, it doesn't feel so cold in here anymore. Did you pee your pants? Well, I didn't want to ruin the moment by running to the bathroom. Yes. Thank God you didn't ruin the moment. Everyone's wearing suits. Should I have worn a suit? Suits are a waste of money. You can get away with wearing anything if you act like it's expensive. Is that why you're wearing a garbage bag? Oh, this? I was just eating spaghetti earlier. You're wearing a suit. Well, yeah, everybody's wearing them. Paige, she'll see you now. I'm kind of curious how this lawyer found you. The orphanage probably had a record. Yeah, a record for the worst mattresses. Remember that time we pulled back the covers and it was just a bunch of pizza boxes taped together? Oh, you guys weren't there during the moth infestation. I ingested so many moths by accident, I'm surprised I didn't get superpowers. Oh, you would help so many people with your moth superpowers. Unless there was a fire. Oh, people would absolutely burn to death. I'd be all up in that flame like, shut up, screaming victims, I'm watching my stories. You'll be meeting with your lawyer in this conference room. State your business. Well, I work at the grocery store, but my true passion is tree climbing. No, he wants to know why we're here. Why are any of us here, you know? Paige drove us. Can they come in with me? Yeah, you know, for moral support. This is a classified case. You'll have to wait outside. You can support her morals from behind the glass. We'll be right out here, Paige. Okay. What are they saying? I can't hear anything. I thought one of us could read lips. Not unless the words are tattooed on them. Can you imagine having your first words tattooed on your lips? It depends on how you would spell. Guys, focus on what they're saying. It looks like they're just making small talk still. What was that gesture supposed to be? Is she scared? Scared? Paige, are you listening? Sorry, what were you saying? I'm a representative of your father's company, and I'm here to explain the terms of your inheritance. Kinda weird that I'm the only one here. I take it I don't have any half-siblings or step-parents? I'm afraid not. Your father did have a dog. Oh? But it's currently in jail. Oh. For murdering your father. Oh! Now, since your father didn't make a will, all his assets and property, estimated at upwards of $1 billion, would go to his next of kin. Who's that? That's you. You mean I get $1 billion? Well, yes, but you can't. Guys, just look at the security guards. Obviously, she's being forced to take the place of her criminal father. The girl probably knew how to snap my neck this whole time. One time she just threw a jar at the wall because she couldn't twist it open. There's no way she's an assassin. Maybe her dad left her a record deal, but the twist is, it's exclusively for New Age polka rap. You're both wrong. Paige is harboring the only remaining genes of a superhuman species, and they need to harvest her organs in order to save the human race. Guys, we missed something. Wait, rewind it. Ugh, stupid touch screens. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. This is so exciting. I get all the money. Unfortunately, you're not old enough to inherit it quite yet. Not old enough? Excuse you, I eat the tomatoes in my ravioli like a big girl. Legally, of course, since you're still a minor. You mean I can't have it for like a year? If you had any legal guardians, the inheritance could be passed along to them. But since you don't, I'm afraid you'll have to wait. So what happens to my money? It's being held in an account, and I'm the only one with access to it, right? Well, for now. Which brings me to my next point. You're being sued for custody of the company's assets. What? The executive board of your father's company thinks it would be unwise to hand over the reins to a virtual stranger with no experience. My father owes me that money for abandoning me at birth. I spent 17 years in lonely squalor because of him. Please, just tell me what I can do to reclaim it for myself. Get adopted. That's all you can do. Wait, before you go, did my dad ever say anything about my mother? Guys, I'm worried. What if she has to be whisked away to some secret facility in the Arctic tundra? Then we could stow away in her big winter coat. As long as some of us remember to use deodorant. Then stop eating mine, Renee. No matter what happens, guys, we're gonna stick together. You're rich? You've been rich this whole time and you let me go to prom in a construction paper tuxedo? It's not like I've been hiding it from you guys. I didn't even know. The only thing I use my purse for is to carry around this rotisserie chicken. Well, now that you know, what's stopping us from buying a mansion just for our socks? Terrible idea aside, I can't claim anything until I'm 18 anyways. Paige, we can't wait a whole year to get into some money. I'm not exaggerating when I say 40% of my blood is ramen noodles. And without the money for a good lawyer, we don't stand a chance against my father's company. So we need to get you adopted. But then only my new guardians would have access to the money. We'll narrow down our search to find a nice couple who wouldn't want $1 billion. And then what, get emancipated after a year? No one's gonna want to adopt a flaky 17-year-old with several charges for plant harassment. Oh, so I can't sleep in the park, but a tree can? I would adopt you. Well, that's nice and all, but... No, wait, I'm 18. I could adopt you. Okay, Sally, like any adoption agency would believe some hot young thing would even... Thank you. Of course. Would even remotely be believable as a prospective mother of an equally attractive teenager. What if I married Sam? Oh, I see what this is about. You just want my body. You could do a lot better. So we're just ignoring the big gay elephant in the room? Guy sprays water out of his nose one time. Sure, it'll be questionable, but who's gonna care? Either we get married now or wait for an entire year. Either way, Sam will end up with a beard. Come on, Paige, it'd make a great father. I have these amazing birthing hips. Believe me, I'd rather marry Renee, but I'm afraid she's not mature enough to pull it off. Ugh. Well, at least I don't have a butt for a face. So we form a fake family. It's still gonna take months to go through all the adoption procedures. Do you guys remember when I almost got adopted, but then my prospective parents realized kids are stupid and bought a motorcycle instead? Yeah, that was the same year I finished puberty. You started? Well, I kept the adoption forms. The home visit documents and the questionnaires are all completed. We could change the names to Sam and Sally and take it to court right away. We could be a family and share the inheritance. Really? You'd share it with us? Of course, we're already a family, even if we are a little messed up. That can be our new name, the Messupkins. I'm calling a priest. So what do you guys want to do with your share of the money? I want new bones. I'd probably get cartwheel lessons. Not because I'm bad. I just want to show up all the amateurs in the class. You guys should be more practical like a baby boomer and spend all your money on old cars. Is it terrible none of us are thinking, like, help the starving children? You're right. We should open a dance studio for them. We have to get the money first, guys. Sally's right. If we're gonna pull off this family thing, we really gotta commit. Yeah, you guys can't get married looking like that. Hey, on my better days, I look like a Ken doll. A Ken doll that's been put in the microwave. If we're gonna pull this off, Sam, I feel like we should look like we actually want to get married. Like, we should feed each other strawberries. I was thinking I'd wear a dress. A dress from the City Hall dress shop. We'll find something. What's the plan again? Renee, we've been over this. Tell her with the puppet. First, Sam and Sally get married, then they have to find a judge willing to authorize your adoption. Yay! Now sing me a song about eating more fruit. Spoken words just don't stick like they used to and I'm starting to get scurvy. Guys, come on. Okay, you guys find the judge, Sam and I are gonna get ready. I always pictured my wedding day a little less white trash than this. I always pictured mine a little less heterosexual. What's all that for? This is your dress. Here, take a square. How do I look? Beautiful. How do I look? Like you don't deserve me. Sounds about right. Think I saw some pizza boxes in the trash outside. Let's try and make you a suit. Where are all the judges? That guy's got a gavel. No! Oh, Renee, that's just an escaped convict with a hammer. But look, an actual judge. You're a judge, right? I mean, I'm no Randy Jackson, but I do. Could you perform a quick wedding and also authorize an adoption? And I need to borrow like $30 for snacks. Renee, what? I don't know how long we're gonna be here. Fine, you can pick 2 of those 3 requests. Oh great, you found a judge. Wow, Sally, you look amazing. And Sam, you smell like pepperoni. It's not cologne, it's DiGiorno. Am I performing a wedding for these youngsters? Youngsters? First of all, I'm old enough to know what shagging means. And I'm definitely straight. Just ask my spin instructor. Do you have witnesses? Our future children, of course. Don't worry, they have great eyesight. Are they at least 18? I'm 18. I don't have my ID, but I can tell you some of the curse words I've heard at R-rated movies. You can't get married without 2 witnesses. Do you even have a marriage license? Yeah. Okay, Sam and I will have to go get a marriage license while Renee and Paige, you guys go find witnesses. Be quick, I have to be in court in 20 minutes. We'll be back here before then. Can I help you? We need a marriage license. Do you have any lollipops? Let me check in the back. No, that's not necessary. Just the marriage license, please. But... yeah, never mind. I just brushed my teeth yesterday, so I'll just need a form of ID or a birth certificate for the marriage license. I have this oil painting with my name at the bottom. Does that work? Sure. Great. I don't have my birth certificate, but if you look up Chunky Baby Slides to Safety, you can match my name with the date of birth. What's that about? I was so fat as a baby, I built up all this pressure, popped it on my mom, and slid right into a pile of used gauze. The local news did a whole story about it. All right, you're all set. Thank you. I can't believe the legal system is so laid back. I know, right? Okay, Renee, we have to seem approachable, otherwise people won't want to help us. So I should put my pants back on. Maybe just put one leg back in. How about we ask that guy? Renee, open your eyes. That's clearly a child. We have to meet Sam and Sally at the courtroom in like 5 minutes. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Probably not. We have our marriage license! Oh man, are Paige and Renee not here yet? Did you find witnesses? Not yet, but we left a trail of candy leading into the courtroom. We figured someone would drift in and witness this, whether it was intentional or not. See, we already got one. Are we all ready to go? Yes! We're gathered here today for what I would assume is a green card marriage to celebrate this young couple's dive into grown-up love and exchange such sentiments as, God damn it, Lydia, stop buying shoes! Alright, we did the vows, right? I don't think we did. Yep. Do you have the rings? I saw 2 hookers fighting in the parking lot. One of them asked me to hold her hoops. I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride. I'm good. Yeah, how about I just take a sip from her drink? Yeah, after I wipe the rim. Yes, I remember the first time I got married. It was a simpler time when finding a girl who really knew how to shuck corn and, can we get adopted now? Oh yeah, Renee, do you have the forms? These are very damp. Oh, I'm sorry, is your cleavage pocket less steamy? So you 2 are requesting adoption for these 2 17-year-olds? You got your home visit, your family profile's been approved, and have the children been cleared of being middle-aged dwarves? I think so. Is that even a deal breaker? Are you kidding? Think of the Halloween opportunities. Paige, Renee, do you accept Sam and Sally as your legal guardians? Yes. Yes. Alright, I now pronounce you Messupkins. Also, I lost my gavel, but I have this banana from lunch, so... Yay! Yay! Finally, I can release these doves I ordered. Where are my doves? Oh boy, I can't wait to see the wigs I ordered. Guys, we did it! We're finally a family! I know, I can't believe we got away with it. I'm gonna pull the car around. Hey, weren't there 5 wigs in that crate? You there! Bless you for your bravery, citizen. Good luck on your transition. Where are we going now, Paige? My father's company. I'm not wasting any time collecting my inheritance. I can't believe you're gonna be an heiress, Paige. Are you ready for all the attention? I don't know about that. Are people really gonna care? Are you kidding? This is huge news. We're gonna be under the public microscope. I hope they don't see my bacterial infection. Does this mean I gotta rock a pair of mom jeans and wonder whether the ficus would look better in the corner of the room? I think the most important thing is to hide the fact that we're essentially a family of gold diggers. You're right. If we're gonna look like a real family, we have to establish an undertone of resentment. Renee, I think you should go to clown college. But I want to be a doctor. You can administer expensive medical advice in your free time. In that case, Sam, I think your haircut looks awful. This is it. This is your father's company? How many floors are there? Maybe there's only like 3, but they got really tall ceilings. Sounds like there's enough room for at least a few giraffes in there. Ugh, I hope there's giraffes in there. With neckties? Yes! If there isn't a single giraffe with a necktie in there, I'm gonna fudge all over the place. Would you shut up? Hey, you can't speak to your father that way. I'm just kidding. Right, fart face? Mr. Fart Face. What's wrong, Paige? I'm scared. This is it. My father's company. What if they hate me? Paige, who cares what they think? We have your back as a family. You know when they say, walk into a room like you own it? You don't have to pretend. You own this entire building. Paige? You can't just charge in here. There's a very important meeting going on upstairs. I'm the heir to this company. I can do what I want. That's right, everyone. Heiress walking through here. That murmuring is coming out of your paychecks. How was I supposed to know those were all throat cancer survivors? I thought they were... Okay, never mind. Never mind what I said about their paychecks. You're making a great first impression, sweetie. Gosh, did that make me sound like a mom or what? I don't know, Sally. You haven't said, all right, kiddos, let's rock and roll yet, so... Dicks away, gentlemen. Oh, you're all women. Is this a secretary meeting? I'm joking. I'm a feminist. I haven't shaved my legs all week. Whoa, it's a real breastival in here. Is this a secretary meeting? Would you guys stop embarrassing me? I'm here for daddy's money. What makes you think you can just barge into my new office and demand money? Sorry, everyone. This is Paige, the secret heiress. But she isn't able to claim her inheritance for another year. Think again. You said get adopted. Well, guess what, Missy? I did. By who? By these beloved people. You're all a bunch of kids. This can't possibly be legal. Oh, it's legal, all right. And my father's will clearly states that my adoptive parents have access to the inheritance he left behind. She's right. We can't legally stop her. Look, I know you want the inheritance. I get it. But if you go through with this, you'll be putting a lot of jobs on the line. No, you look. I've struggled my whole life because of my father, so don't look at me and assume I don't know the meaning of hard work. Yeah, she did her own laundry that one time. We planned a press conference to address our founder's secret daughter, but now you walk in with this weird ragtag family. It just has scandal written all over it. We can't just have you out there ruining our reputation. Reputation for what? What do you guys even do? We're a company that specializes in the productivity. Paige, wake up. What? Oh gosh, this whole thing is so boring. Well, this is your father's legacy. Not anymore. He's not in charge of my fate. I am. We're gonna do things my way. I'm Paige Messupkin, damn it. Messupkin. Sorry, Sam. Dad. Fine. If you want to run our profits into the ground, lay off our employees, and deprive our customers, then that's your cross to bear. Then I will cross to bear, and I will collect $200 plus $1 billion more. Why aren't you writing this down? Well, you have access to the account now, as well as his estate. What? We will still be pursuing legal action. This family is so messed up, it's bound to expose its own fraudulence soon enough. You're damn right we're messed up. Yeah, we're like the environment. Oh, now I'm sad. Come on, family. Let's not go home. I'm sorry. Do I take this to the bank? Is there an inheritance trading post? Do I, like, put it in a...